I'm gonna be in the tiniest minority and say that episode 3 was the worst of all the episodes so far. And if that's something that bothers you, after the Roar of the Dinosaur for Rawrist, I'm going to be talking about spoilers for this episode and a lot of negatives. So you should leave now. Also, if you find elderly people that are annoying, not fun to watch, you should go. I'm just kidding. Come on, stay. We can make this work. I swear I'll change. Because apparently the intro where I say I talk about spoilers isn't enough for some people. Warning, I am talking about spoilers for episode 3 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. If you don't want spoilers for that episode, please stop watching. Yeah, I just did not dig this episode. It was fine. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but I would rather watch any episode of WandaVision again than watch this episode. I didn't like Sharon. She fell flat for me. I don't know. She was annoying to me, and I know I can't say that because I'm annoying myself, but it's just, I don't know. I just did not like her. I found her obnoxious and just stupid, and it's just a boring character to me. I did like watching Bucky go apeshit while pretending to still be the Winter Soldier for working for Zemo. Also him breaking out Zemo. I thought that was really cute, so I actually liked Bucky more than Sam this episode, which is very rare because usually I like Sam a bit more than Bucky. But yeah, watching him go apeshit was amazing. I like that we're still adding on layers to the Flag Smashers and showing that they're just not brutal monsters, but perhaps their leader is a little bit more of an extremist. You understand where she's coming from, but, you know, a little screwed up to light a building on fire with people tied up, you know, generally not a great thing to do and generally gets people away from your cause. I am a little bit bummed that they did add that little bit to her character. I would have liked it if it was more sympathetic and more so, okay, they are trying to feed these people that were displaced when 50% of the population came back, but now we're making her more of an extremist with actually burning people alive, and it kind of takes away from her cause. But I understand that we need those things because the general population has a hard time figuring out who not to like, I think. Kind of like in certain shows that I don't want to talk about anymore, they would up how evil the character was from the books it was based on, so we could really let people know, this is a bad guy, and you shouldn't like them. Although if you go on Tumblr, they just love the shit out of villains, so that never quite works with that crowd. I liked Zemo more in this series than I did actually like him in The Winter Soldier, which is interesting because I actually really liked Baron Zemo in the movie. He was just fun to watch, and just that he's so calm and put together and just a bit nerdy and goofy, and just seeing him be a bamf, and I enjoyed it, and I like the fleshing out of his character a bit more. It's weird because he's one of those guys, and this goes back to we have to be very clear-cut who's a villain and who we shouldn't like because of people like me. It's hard to dislike him as a villain, even though he is brutal and he's willing to take advantage and end people's lives to reach his goals. You know, the ends justify the means. But he's charismatic in a very odd way. And I'm finding myself liking him more in this series, even though we've only had one episode of him. I'm kind of on Team Zemo right now. Fuck, man. Break away from those squares and just wreak havoc. Kill all the super soldiers. Although going back to Sharon, you do feel kind of bad for her that she stuck her neck out and then they basically just fucked off. They just let her. They took care of everyone else, but not her. And she had to just be in exile. I would be super pissed too. And I guess I get where she's coming from, where it's hypocrisy and it's all a joke. It's just, maybe her actress isn't doing it for me because I really didn't like her in the movie either. Anything. At all. It just, Ooh, how fucking bitter do you think she is that she knows Cap went back to be with her aunt and left her, and also left her to be a fugitive? Man, she is probably fucking fuming. Okay, so you're telling me Sam has worked in these type of missions for a while and has been doing the superhero gig for a bit, and he doesn't have some code if his sister calls him and he has to pick up to be like, hey, I'm undercover right now, and I need you to, like, play this up. Really? There's nothing at all? And she didn't, like, pick up on what he was saying? That just seemed really stupid and out there, and I did not like that part of the episode. Sam, I am. I did not like it on a boat. I did not like it on a boat. Okay, we have to talk about John Walker. I know everyone has a hate boner for him, and I totally get it. I guess we're supposed to hate him. I like him. I can't wait for him to just keep losing his shit because people don't respect him as much as they did Steve, and he just constantly has to be like, do you know who I am? And he just starts to brutally murder people, just decapitate people with the shield. I'm fucking living for it, and I cannot wait. John Walker is my Captain America. Just murdering people left and right. Also, I really adore his sidekick, and I have a feeling something is going to happen to Battlestar, and John Walker is just gonna start beating the ever-loving fuck out of people, and oh my god, I'm shaking with excitement. I don't know, I'm in the minority too that I really am digging John Walker. I really like his attitude. I really wish we had more time to watch him become unhinged. It's the best, and I'm sad that we get so few episodes for this season. But fingers crossed, the showrunners said they may get a season 2, so if you want to see a season 2 and maybe you want to see an unhinged John Walker more, you know, keep watching. Okay, so overall, I don't know why, but I found the episode boring. There were cool scenes. I really liked Sharon kicking ass and showing just how skilled she was. I loved watching Bucky go apeshit. I loved Zemo, but overall, it just felt like a really flat episode, and I found myself, I kept looking at the time and going, okay, is this almost over? Are we going somewhere with this? Which is surprising because I liked the first 2 episodes, and I feel like this is a really good series, and I want to see the rest of it. But if the rest of the season is like this episode, holy fucking shit. I'm gonna make a community post to see how many people like versus dislike John Walker. I'm really interested because I just think he is a total sweetheart. I can't wait for him to burn down an orphanage. Orphans should have showed him respect.